I've been hanging out with my mom a lot. Yeah, my mom's at that age now where she always just yells what for no reason. So I'm thinking about making like a rap album with her. I'll just be in the kitchen like, yo, Ma, where the rice cakes at? She'll be like, what? Been thinking a lot about how socially awkward I am, you know? I just feel like I'm always that guy in the background who just never says anything. And then there's like the big swinging dick Chad who's like, yo, what's up, brother, dude? Oh! He'll always talk to Julie, who I'm in love with. He'll be like, yo, Julie, you trying to chill later? I'm just in the background like, don't suck that dick, Julie. One thing I've been trying to work on, though, is my confidence. I don't know if you guys can tell. Yeah. I like to visualize what it would be like if I was confident. Just me walking into places like, yo, who's gonna suck this cock? Everyone's like, sir, this is Joanne Fabrics. I do think mental health is important, though. I just feel like men are pretty simple-minded when it comes to mental health. Like, I get suicidal all the time. Then my friend will fart. I'm like, dude, let's start a business. A lot of stuff going on in the world. Not really sure what's going on, but yeah. I feel like everyone I know smokes weed to deal with anxiety and stuff, and I've never smoked weed without giving everyone around me anxiety. Like, whenever I get high, it's always in a car. Like, the driver will take a hit. He'll be like, dude, what if we were in a spaceship right now? And then I'll take a hit, and I'll be like, dude, what if I had 6 dicks and drove through my neighbor's house? Everyone's like, yeah, we're going to drop you off. Big seasons guy, though. I like when the... I like when the seasons change. Toughest time of year for me, though, is the summer. I have salami nipples. My friends are always like, dude, we're going to the beach, man. You want to come? And I'm like, super busy, dude. Maybe next time. It's tough growing up with salami nipples, though. Like, I used to get bullied a lot. Yeah. When I was 14, I was 75 pounds overweight. Like, I used to be able to suck my own tits in the shower. I would, like, brag about it to my friends, too. I'd be like, dude, I was sucking on Lefty hard last night. They'd be like, dude, you shouldn't tell anyone. I know I look like an autistic linebacker. I played rugby in college, which is an extremely confusing sport. During every game, I was like, am I gay? Like, grown men would tackle me to the ground. I would just non-consensually sniff their ass on the way down. And then we would both get up and they would be like, dude, you're super strong. I would be like, no, dude, you're super strong. Yeah. You want to get a coffee after this? I hope that one day I can have just one intelligent thought. Every day my thoughts are just like, tits. Farts. Mashed potatoes. One day I just want to wake up and be like, dude, I think I know the Da Vinci Code. Like recently my password for my computer at work expired, and I just sat there for like 30 minutes. Just trying to figure out a new password. And I landed on farts. Followed by the last 4 digits of my social security number. And then I put an exclamation mark at the end. In my head, I was like, dude, you fucking crushed that. Even the computer lit up green. It was like, that's a super strong password. I just turned 28 though, so yeah, it's over, man. It's over. I keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Like, I still go to SuperCuts. I've been going there my whole life, and I just keep going back. I've never been to SuperCuts before, and then afterwards been like, that was worth it. Every time I go to SuperCuts, I'm always in the parking lot afterwards, like, fuck! One time I went to SuperCuts before this girl's birthday party, who I had a crush on, and the lady at SuperCuts was like, same thing as last time? And I was like, hell yeah. And then she shaved my head off. And I was like noticeably upset, you know? I was like, that's not what I got last time. She went like this. She was like, well, it's gonna grow back anyway. That's when I realized that should be SuperCuts' motto. I am depressed, though. I don't know if you guys can tell. One thing I do to stay positive is I just say, fuck yeah, dude, to everything. I live in Queens, New York, so there's always like crazy stuff going on. I'll be at like a CVS. Some guy will run in with like a strap on his forehead. He'll be like, I'm here to file my taxes. I'm right next to him like, fuck yeah, dude. I used to work at a supermarket called Market Basket. Anybody else? All right, good shit. That's always good. Yeah, they put me in the dairy aisle, and I could handle the physical labor. I just couldn't handle the customer questions. One time, this guy came up to me with a gallon of milk, And he was like, "Excuse me, sir, if this is 2% milk, then what is the other 98%? I was like, "The other 98% is the chance that I quit this job." All right, thank you guys. You guys are great.